Okay, integers are everything listed above plus the negative numbers. Everything above plus negative. Everything above plus negative. Everything above plus negative. And integers everything above plus negatives. So everything above plus the negatives. Everything above plus the negatives. Everything above plus the negatives. Rational numbers. The numbers in the given set that are rational numbers are integers. -4, -4, -4, 0, square root of 25 is 5, 5, 5, 7. Alright, and square root of 25 is 5, square root of 25 is 5, square root of 25 is 5. Blah, blah, blah. Rational numbers. Any number that can go over another number. -4, 0, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5, 5, 11 over 2, 11 over 2, 11 over 2, and 7. So, if you can write it in a fraction, rational. If you can write it in a fraction, okay. And irrational numbers. X is not rational. Alright, for example, irrational numbers. The numbers in the given set that are irrational numbers are, okay, pi, square root of 22, square root of 22, square root of 22. Pi, let me think. Pi is 3.14 and it goes on forever. 3.14. It goes on forever, goes on forever, goes on forever. So it's non-terminating, 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 non-terminating. So it's irrational, irrational, irrational. And 22 is not a perfect square, not a perfect square, not a perfect square. Basically, it can't be under the square root sign. It can't be under the square root sign. It can't be under the square root sign. And 22 there can't be under the square root sign. It can't be under the square root sign. It can't be under the square root sign. And there's no number by itself that can be the square root of 22. There's no number by itself that can be the square root of 22. There's no number by itself that can be the square root of 22. Multiply by itself. These two numbers cannot be written as one integer over another. You can't put it over another. You can't put it over another. You can't put it over another. They are non-repeating, non-terminating decimals. Blah, blah, blah. Real numbers. The numbers in a given set that are also real numbers are -4, 0, 2.5, pi, square root of 22, square root of 25, 11 over 2, and 7. And real numbers are rational numbers or irrational numbers. All the numbers above. Rational numbers or irrational numbers. All numbers above. Rational numbers or irrational numbers. All numbers above. And is that it? Oh man, there's more. Okay. Alright, replace question mark with less than, greater than, or equal to. Okay. Absolute value of negative 2.5 and absolute value of 2.5. Which one of these should be here? Absolute value of negative 2.5. Okay. And remember, absolute value, negatives, negatives, and positives are literally the same exact thing, except mirror images, or flipped. So both of these are actually 2.5. They're both 2.5. They're both 2.5. Forget the negative. Since the absolute value of negative 2.5 is 2.5, and the absolute value of 2.5 is 2.5, then the two expressions are equal to each other. The absolute value of negative 2.5 is equal to 2.5. And negative 3 and absolute value of 3. And I'll just wait.